So I just finished watching this. It was a little bit better than I thought. Like I don't know why people are so angry at this movie because all the stuff I see about it, there's some things I don't like about it. I'm gonna go into it, but um, if I was to sum this movie up, I would say that this is Ready Player One, but with a robot rebellion. That's the best way to put it. Um, I'm going to be talking about spoilers here soon. So I would suggest if you haven't seen this to go check this out. It's a decent movie. There's no woke bullshit in there. There's no gay crap or none of that shit. It's a straightforward story with some minor plot holes and bad decisions, but overall, I would watch this again. It was entertaining. It was decent. Okay, now we're gonna get into it. So, like I said, I would say to go check this out. It's not bad. It's like once again, it's not the best movie. It's not the worst movie. It's entertaining. Um, that's all I can say about it without spoilers. Now we're gonna get into spoilers. So this is the biggest gripe that I have with this movie. So it starts off saying it's in the 1990s. Okay, where we had Windows 95 and Windows 98 at best. We didn't have computing power like we have now. But apparently, and they show Bill Clinton on there talking, apparently we had advanced AI then that was like 1,000 billion times what we had now. They had AI to the point apparently in the 90s where this these robots became self-aware. Like they show all these robots here. They, they show these robots and they're like serving people at restaurants and Chuck E. Cheese and all this stuff, and they get pissed. They become self-aware and they get pissed off because the humans are abusing them and like shitting on them, and they don't give a fuck about them. And then it turns into this whole like slavery thing, and we're gonna get my freedom and all this. And oh yeah, they got the Mr. Peanut guy on here. This is hilarious. This cracked me up, man. This was some funny shit, but I did have a nightmare that Mr. Peanut was trying to kill me, man, because it got fucking creepy sometimes. I mean, this little bastard is just. So, anyways, these are the robots. Like, this is a post office robot that delivers mail. Then there's Mr. Peanut, and there's some baseball guy, and then this is Chris Pratt's little buddy. She's the main star of it. This gal, okay, she's supposed to be playing like a teenager and stuff on here with her brother at the beginning, and even later on. I don't know what it is, but she looks like she's like late 40s, early 50s on here. It's really fucking like unnerving at times because it comes off like, how do I put this? It's like if you see like a senior citizen with dementia or something, and they're putting on like makeup and pigtails and trying to act like they're 16 or something, and they don't realize they're 90 or whatever. It comes off like that to me, anyways. And I don't know. She's an okay actress, I guess, but I could have think like they should have had Emma Roberts play this. That probably would have been a better thing. She's not the best actress. She's okay. So, anyways, her and her brother at the beginning, their parents get killed in this car crash, and the kid, uh, he almost dies, and he's in this coma. And then this Bill Gates guy decides that he's gonna try using this kid's mind because this get this the brother is like an Einstein level genius. So this guy here, this Bill Gates guy, is like, Oh, well, I'm going to hook him up to the internet through virtual reality, even though we don't have that till now. And it's like, okay, a little bit of a plot point. So he hooks the brother up, and the brother is apparently running the entire internet. It's that part. That's just not a good story. That's just stupid. So the brother sends okay, yeah, see, this robot. The brother sends this robot to her to come get him, to unplug him so he can die and not be tortured by this Bill Gates guy. So the whole movie is basically her trying to get to the brother. But like I said, we had this robot at the beginning, we have this robot rebellion thing going on. And then instead of killing all the robots, they put them in a basically a camp in I think it was New Mexico or something. So they're out in the desert and they just let them live their lives out there in this camp thing. And then she comes to try to get them out, and then she meets Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt was okay in this. Like he's generally a pretty good actor. I mean, I think this role was like, how do I put this? Like his role in this was okay, but it seemed like he should be doing something bigger. Like it was just kind of like this, hey, I'm this hippie guy, and I'm hanging out with my this guy here. I'm hanging out with my robot friend, and we're going around selling used Nintendos and all this, and I don't know. He she sees him trying to do this deal with this guy, and then her and that other thing with the big head, this guy, they go and hide in her, they go and hide in his diesel truck thing, and he takes them, and he's basically outside the city of where the robots are. So the Bill Gates guy wants this robot back because the robot sent this guy was the brother sent this one with her to go get him. So he's trying to kill this thing. So he hires the Breaking Bad guy who basically plays like a Terminator guy, and he's trying to kill this one, and it's just a bunch of stuff. Like I don't want to ruin all of it, but it's entertaining. Like I said, it's not a bad movie. It could have, man, it could have been so much better. They could have done so much stuff better on there. I was just like, and then we have this. Like everybody in the world now is a junkie addict to this virtual reality thing. Like it seems the only two people that are like normal in reality is the main girl and Chris Pratt. Everybody else is wearing this thing. Like they show a homeless person. I kid you not. I'm gonna see if they show it on here. At one point, they show a homeless person, and I don't know how the homeless person even got one of these things. Let me see if they show it on here. Um, I doubt they're gonna show that scene, but oh no, here it is. Okay, look. Explain to me how a homeless person was able to afford this VR helmet, and he's got it hooked up to this power station. So the world, I don't really know if it's just the robot war caused this, or everybody just turned into this VR junkie. Because every time they show somebody, and not the main characters, they got this on in their virtual reality. Oh, I forgot about this too. At the beginning, George Costanza is the step parent to her, and he's like this total prick. And he's bragging about how he used to be this varsity wrestler guy and all. I mean, I don't know, that could have been a lot more funnier too. There's just a lot of bad comedy bits on here that just. Anyways, the end fight was pretty good. Oh, yeah, okay, here's the kid. So here's the Bill Gates guy, and he hooks this kid up to the internet, and this kid is running off of his mind alone, the entire internet. It's just that this thing was so stupid. They could have done this a lot better. What would have been a better story is if this kid got out of the coma, but then this guy hired him, and then he became evil and got rid of this guy, and then hooked himself into it a lot, like Awake or whatever, and was semi controlling it, not the whole entire thing, but was able to do stuff. I think that would have been a way better story. Besides, I'm this Bill Gates wannabe guy, and this kid's a genius. Let's hook him up to the internet and make him run it. It's like, so your kids can watch this. I'd say it's a decent show. Like it's got a few plot points that could have made it like it could have been way better, man. That's all I can say. Like I was watching this going, wow, this was executed poorly. The plot, I mean, come on, man. It's just I like the robots. I thought the robots were interesting. And anyways, I guess that's it. I don't really have much else to say. What is this rated? Let's go back here. 6 out of 10. I honestly would probably give this 8 out of 10 personally. The biggest problem is that thing about we had AI robots in the 90s. That was a big fuck up, that whole thing. That was just, I don't know. Yeah, those are the guys that made the good Avengers movie, good ones, up to Endgame. Millie Bobby Brown. I don't know why this gal looks so like ancient in this movie, man. That I feel bad for her because I mean she's young, but I don't know why she. Look at this. She looks like a middle-aged MILF on here, like in a trailer park. I forgot this is the guy that plays Short Round. The guy that plays Short Round in Temple of Doom. All right. I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.